What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Crimson Knight Gaming. I am Crimson Knight, and this is where I do the gaming. I hope you all are doing well today. I'm doing okay. We're going to be getting back into Amnesia, a machine for pigs, here in just a moment. Which, once it behaves itself and let it actually game. There we go. Once it's one of those games where I can't actually have it focused and have us hear audio, so that's why it's like not playing at the moment. But that's okay. We're gonna worry about that another time. No, we'll be getting back into Amnesia, a machine for pigs, as you can see here in the corner, in just a moment. But before we do that, I just want to take a brief bit and cover some housekeeping. First things first. Brain. That would be great. First things first being brain. I would love to have a brain that functions. If I only had a brain. God, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, a couple of housekeeping items. First things first. Fees. If you decide you like this content, or you want to check out content of mine that's not a horror game, or some other variation thereupon of the various different thingies that could potentially lead to you wanting to see more content, I recommend you go to my YouTube. You can easily access that through the link tree above my head, or you could just go to YouTube and search for Crimson Knight, spelled exactly this way. There will be two of us. I am the one that is that says Gaming with Crimson Knight. Also, my if you follow me on socials or whatever, my display image. Hold please. I might actually have a way of showing you real quick. Why not? Huh. This just goes to that. Yeah, that just goes to that. In some of my other things, I have a display image, an avatar, if you will, a display picture of whatever form you wish to call it. That is universal across all my shit, basically. So I'm the one who uses that, or Gaming with Crimson Knight, or whatever. I have a load of content over there for you to check out if you feel so inclined. You can also just go to the link tree and find the YouTube link there. If you're actually watching this on VOD, hi, welcome, thanks. Leave a like and a subscribe if you haven't yet. But if you are watching this on VOD or have come across this elsewhere, you can check me out live, twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming, which is, again, just like this, spelled just like this, but with the word gaming on the end. So check those out if you feel so inclined. Again, you can also find that in the link tree. Also available in the link tree are links to my socials where you can catch me for updates, and my Discord where you can chat with me and my friends and join my community and whatnot. And also, if you decide you want to throw some money at me, the easiest way of doing that would be through the Ko-fi or the Patreon, which is also listed above my head, but is also linked in the link tree. I do prefer those methods, although I'm not stingy. Because if you would rather throw me money through Twitch, I would very much take it that way. But I know that some people out there, as myself included, do prefer not to give Bezos any more money than he already has, and as such, we look for other alternatives. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, those are all linked in the link tree. Feel free to check those out if you feel so inclined. The Ko-fi is mainly if you just want to throw some cash at me. If you want to just be like, hey, here, have a tip. The Patreon is mainly for if you want to actually regularly help me fund the creation of this stuff. Help me get better graphics, help me get help me get God, my brain is not working right now. When does my brain ever work? Basically, the money for the Patreon goes directly back into my channel, my content creation. There you'll find links to, not sorry, that's how we get things like emotes and better graphics and an editor and whatnot. I kind of need, I probably should put a like public goal post thing for when I'll actually do these things, but I haven't felt the need to, because to rush that, because there haven't really been that many people interested, but that's okay, you know. So yeah, I try to keep things cheap because I know the economy sucks and capitalism sucks. So yeah. Anyway, if you feel so inclined, if not, no worries. All my content is still free. So yeah, check out the link tree. That's it. The other thing, the other bit of housekeeping item is Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs is a horror game, which means pay attention to the content warnings. I try to do this all throughout October when I'm only playing horror games to keep these content warnings up to date. I have a batch for Phasmophobia. I had some for Resident Evil 8 when I was playing before, so on and so forth. Yeah, pay attention to these. The Amnesia games get heavy. If Amnesia: The Dark Descent is any sign of that, the Amnesia games get heavy. So yeah, pay attention to the content warnings. Do what you have to do to take care of yourselves. And sorry, I had an itch. Do what you have to do to take care of yourselves. And if that means not watching this, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. I would much rather you miss out on my stream or my video in favor of you actually being emotionally and mentally safe, rather than you risking yourselves and you know, being a viewer, you know. Damn it. Sorry, I've got something, hoping it scratches, but I got something on my glasses. There we go. It was right in the middle of my eye, and I was like, ah. Anyway, but yeah, I would much rather you guys take care of yourselves rather than be one of my viewers. One of my viewing of the stream or the video. You know, take care of yourselves is what I'm trying to say. Damn it. Also, be aware that I'm only human. I have not played this game before. There may be things up here that I am not aware of. There may be things in the game that are not up here that I am not aware of. So, you know, this may not be everything that's in there. So if you do stick around because you're like, oh, none of these things are particularly bother me, then great. Just be aware that there might be something that might bother you that's in here. So again, what you have to do to take care of yourselves. This is not necessarily everything. God. Yeah, so that's mainly it. Let's go ahead and get into the game proper. Hold on one moment, because I need to actually do a thing that I'm thinking about it. Because yesterday it came out really fucking dark. Now it's looking a bit lighter, and I think I know why. Okay, yeah, I know why. Yeah. No, it's not. It's the same thing that was the case. The same thing is happening. It's fine. I'm not gonna spend 4 hours on it. I'm just gonna, yeah. Okay, anyway. You know, it'd be nice to be able to see my volume. There we go. Just quickly doing a check to make sure things are where I could see them. We're good to go. All right, continue. Didn't you previously play game? Yes. Ba-da-da-da-dum, boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-dum, boom, boom. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the door we came. Ah! Fucking get it, links. This is the door we came from. We are heading this way. All right. So one of the things we found out for sure at the end of last stream was that the critters respond to the beam of light on the lantern, which means I have to warn you guys. If we come across them, I'm going to be doing a lot of crouching while not carrying this. So that means the screen's going to get really fucking dark. I'm doing the best I can. It's the game. Not as dark on my screen because of the gamma, but between Twitch and inevitably YouTube, it's probably going to be much darker. So be aware of that. So if I'm having to sneak past some fuckers, then yeah, it's probably going to be looking a lot more like this than like this. So you're aware. Anyway. Yes. How dark is this here? It doesn't look that dark. It's openable? No? Alright. More dead pigs. Air. Itchy nose. A factory. Okay, we have a door there. Looks like. Probably bolted. Well, that's fine. Oh, that looks unlatched. Can I? Hey! Hoi! Oh, am I blocked now? Okay, no, I'm not. Now if I hit. You don't open. Darn. I thought I was being clever. Shame. Oh, look, more trucks. Mandis Company. Meat processing factory. Eat. Can't kill me if I'm not on the floor, right? I am an adult.
Water in his shoes. Always the water and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony. It's too damn bony.
Fun fact, a Zamboni is what they call the machine that cleans the ice in ice skating rinks. I'm sorry. I'm not, but I'm sorry. Mandis Co. Meat processing facility. Strangers not allowed on this works. Inquiries to be made at the lodge. Which I believe we came from. The lodge is over that way. It was before the church. Basically a good old no trespassing sign. Now, I don't see anything to loot. Go ahead and close the windows. I don't see anything to loot. Not loot. No notes to pick up. So I'm just going. How dark does it look out here? The actual days. That doesn't look that bad. I mean, could be worse. Hold on one moment, because I just had a thought of something that I forgot to do. Bear with me. Bear with me and be back at the da-da-da-da. There we go. Okay. Okay. Here we go. So we were there. We're there. Then we were there, and now we are here. Blood breach, emergency shutdown in place. Ah.
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion with only a small sacrifice. We can bold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Well, I'm not going to comment on that. Anyway. Okay. So, real quick, hold on. Okay. And down we go. Wait a second. Hold on. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did. So, okay. Hold on. So the blinking lights mean that there's a critter nearby, or that I'm looking at one. In fact, there's one. Someone or something is moving these pistons. So the annoying thing is they flicker even if I'm just in the area, which means if I'm not looking at them, I don't fucking know where they are. I just know they're nearby. And like, I have missed so many. Like, my lights are flickering and I'm going, what the fuck? Where is this thing that's supposedly here, you know? Oh, that's a truck that just went by. Huh. Come on. Let me... Rar. Okay. Can I... Nope. Nope. Okay. Ah. We'll mess with that in a second. Actually... No, we'll mess with that now. Maybe. Oh. No, we won't, I guess. Because it rang, and then I guess it decided it didn't want to actually talk to me. There. Nope. Here we go. October 17th, 1899. Each compartment is ergonomic. I'm trying to remember the voice I had for him. Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end. I'm going to stop because I do not remember the voice. With a feed trough at one end, so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. Yay. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electric charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm. Mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via... At the sides of the stunning arm mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to fall directly onto the hook of the bleeding line. This hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point, we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor which creates a funnel, allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. Yay, butchering. I hate it. I hate it. And clarifying, I hate hearing about it. Okay, any other notes or anything? Sorry, I was just reminded of me putting the two chairs in the bedroom, in the bed of the character's main bedroom at the start of the game. Really? Nothing? Nothing from you guys? What if I exit and come back? That feels like a glitch. I didn't get the phone call. Hate it. Yeah, no, I just totally missed that phone call. Works manager office. Okay. All right, I guess I don't have a choice. Down the thingy we go. Well, this is definitely going to lock behind me. Which means there's no chance of me going back for that phone. Fine. Furnace is on. I don't know why I care. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, cool. Sure. Oh, I didn't read. My soul shudders at what I have seen, but at last I have reached the main part of the factory. Now onwards, downwards, to find those flood waters and drain them away. Like Moses, I will cleave the waters and lift my little darlings clear of its vile cradle. There's the piston control room. Okay, yeah, I was right. It did close behind me. Damn. Okay. Fine. All right, onwards we go. Well, I'm going to be right back real quick. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to grab my water bottle. Okay. Gonna close that. Stop. Are your furnaces fueled? That one is. Ooh. A series of collecting vents have been installed along the ceiling at this stage of the line, in the process of stunning and bleeding. The product often expels stinking vapors from its digestive system, which can be collected, condensed, and used in the methane boiler to drive the engine as a whole. So basically, it's collecting pig shit and piss to use as fuel, which is why it doesn't smell like petroleum. In this way, the more product is processed, the more power becomes available to the machine, and productivity is actually increased. A simple stroke of genius, but one that encapsulates the benefit of self-regulatory automation. Welcome to capitalism. Except it's not pigs that are fueling it, it's humans. And I'm talking real life, not the game. Because the game, it's absolutely going to be about... It's going to absolutely be pigs. At this point, but... Alright, so 4 is on, but 6 is not. Okay, we do have some more of this. I'm probably going to have to take these to 6. Or even one of the others. There's a broken thing I can't interact with, right? Right. Alright, and 6 and 5 are this way. We'll mess with that in a moment. 3 isn't working. Okay. But 5 is. So I don't have to worry about 5, but 6 I need to worry about. The only ones. Let me grab the others. The other 2 over here. Just in case. Get off. Alright. 1, 3, 5. 2, 4, and now to 6. I'm scared? No. Okay. The pistons are silent, the plant is at rest. I must poke the hornet's nest to open my way. I fear. The scale of these engines suggests a far greater works than is visible from the surface. My friend must be correct, and the larger part of this plant is underground. We are close to the Thames. No wonder flooding is such a risk. I wonder what the game would do if I just yeeted the fuel off the edge. Oh, look, a pig mask. Just close that real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna close. Close. Okay. Nope, gate's still closed. Damn. Fine. Oh, there it goes. Hold on one moment. Can't go back up that way. Okay. Oh, geez, I just got jump scared by a fucking piston. All right, down we go. This would be the perfect time for enemies to show up. Especially because of how dark it is. And yeah, it's incredibly dark. So like even with my camera turned up, I'm having trouble seeing. So I know you guys are gonna be seeing a bunch of pitch black, but if this light starts flickering, I'm definitely gonna just be turning that lantern off. Sorry, y'all. Basically, I feel it in my bones that I've now essentially angered the machine, by which I mean the enemies in this game. And if this game is anything like The Dark Descent, we are the bad guy in the situation. So, shocker. But yeah. Okay. It flickered. Oh, there it is. Right there. I did not expect it to come up behind me. Oh, don't look this way. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but of course there's a fence over here. But I can't get past that. All right, there's the patrol. Okay, it didn't see me. Or if it did, it didn't stay seeing me. I'll just hang out here for a second. Holy fuck. Okay. I wonder if I'm only dealing with one or if there's another one somewhere. Oh, wait. I'm only about halfway across the room because there's the 3 pistons. I bet there's another one. Because there's one, because that one didn't go all the way to the other side of the room. Yeah. You saw me? Saw me, or were you just making noise? Okay, here it comes. Please do not come over here. It's coming over here. I'm fucked, y'all. Ow! Alright, there's the stairs. Okay, where are you at? There you are. Okay, you are coming this way. It is slow. Slow-ish. Okay, so they don't give up the hunt, apparently. They just keep looking. Oh boy, okay. I'm safe. I'm safe in a document screen. Oh boy. Okay. The product moves now into the bleeding. A system of spring-loaded blades are arranged here. Tension is built via a series of springs that run along the bleeding line, using the momentum of the product itself to build up the energy for the action ahead. The blades are released at a point of optimum tension as the product passes them. The combination of the speed of release and the sudden stop against the rubber buffers at the side of the line sets the blades spinning rapidly enough to cut the throat of the products. It is a clean, sympathetic, and efficient process. They say after bleeding them on a hook for God knows how long to get to this point. The product then continues along the line, and the natural bleeding process is allowed time to occur. The blood collecting at the angled basin, in the angled basin at the foot of the line. Secondary spring blades are positioned at 2 further points along the line should the mid-level rubber buffers continue to be manipulated in the form of a semi-bled product thrashing or twitching. These movements automatically form the basis of the spring energy required to send the next bleeding blade into activity. Yay. Alright. Fires are stoked, assuming the same architect is responsible here as with the chemical plant. I surmise that a centralized control system regulates and operates the pistons. It should be a simple matter of finding it and hoping the saboteur relented after simply extinguishing the fires. Lily's arms are made of steel. Lily's arms are silent. Interesting. All right. That was the fucking piston again. Oh, fuck! No, nothing. Fuck, why is it in my way? There it is. Don't look at me, 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 don't look at me. Okay. Well, down into the coal chute. It's pretty sure it's not coal, but I don't want to think about it too much. God, that was stressful. I have to pee. Okay. I'm gonna run to the bathroom, then I'll be back. We'll take 5-ish, 10-ish minute break. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Why was the game? That was weird. Alright, back to it. Alright. We're in some sort of shaft. It's girthy, rounded, well shaped. I'll stop. Okay, let's go this way first. I see stairs and lights. So we're going here first. Alright. Hello? There we go. You didn't want to go up the last step. Let me guess. Won't open. Hold on. Compound X storage. Danger. No naked flames. Yeah. Another door here. Let me guess. Won't open? Yep. Alright, we're still there. Ooh. April 30th. The crate arrived this morning and I had it delivered directly to the workshop. The body is remarkably preserved, although there is a subtle yet nauseating stench of damp and rot. It is humanoid in shape, but has suffered severe skeletal deformity. Remnants of leather straps encasing the torso, which is deformed, with evidence of substantial muscle mass and displacement. It is difficult to ascertain whether this unfortunate is the recipient of some barbarous surgery or was born deformed, and an attempt to force his gnarled body to some semblance of humanity was made. What he is, I cannot tell. Sorry. Okay. Excuse me. What he is, I cannot tell. But I smell the orb upon him, and suspect my great uncle's presence in this curious condition. So it can be done. We can reshape the body into a tool, accelerate the processes of Mr. Darwin's evolution. But here, my great uncle and I part company. He chose men as the subject of his experiments, but men are difficult to control and rotten with sentimentality. No, we require new creatures for our chattels. Loyal, clever, strong, easily sated. So he went with pigs, which he equates men to quite often in his stuff. Just saying. What did that dark voice instruct me to do? Under the pistons, into the tunnels, and onto the bilge pumps. And if the doors should be locked, I will have to find another means of descent. I cannot trust him, but my path is set. I shall ignore those noises, that shuffling steps below. I will brave whatever lurks beneath, and I will save them. The children that he probably killed and or turned into these creatures, some of these creatures. Oh, the stairs. There's a lip there. Okay, interesting. All right, so nothing really down here. So on we go. Waiting for a jump scare any moment as we travel up and down the shaft. Oh look, something did run. I very faintly saw it. It might have been one of the kids. I don't know. Let me guess, doesn't open. Does not open. Okay. Chemical transportation, danger, highly corrosive, highly flammable. Okay. That looks like my direction. Yeah, there was something standing here watching and then bolted off. Good. Never do this. Don't climb into a dumb raider. Ever. In the nest of eggs, through penny, sixpence sparrows and doves, see all the angels a weeping above. A threepenny. Threepenny, sixpence, sparrows and doves, see all the angels a weeping above. There's no more forgiving, there's no one to save, for today darling Lily goes into the grave. Morbid. There we go. There we go. Okay. Hmm. Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay. Well, I am confused. Don't worry about it. All right, which side opens? This one. Hmm.
Quickly, Mantis, find the entrance nearby. The children weep in the darkness, and the floodwaters continue to rise.
Okay. Hey, look, a lab. Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. No. In order to facilitate assimilation of tissue groups, a compound is required, or the cells will not bond. Disposal of non-bonded subjects must be immediate and using incineration, or must be immediate and using incineration, or we risk continuous animation without form. This is unpleasant. A simple compound of 1 part Brennenberger infusion vitae to 1 part orgone monad dispersal fluid is sufficient. This can be administered intravenously to subjects following reassembly to maintain bonding. Compound is unstable and highly light reactive, so it will react to just light. Once in the body, the Schumann lamp must be used to activate the compound, but outside the body is highly corrosive. It can even destroy small quantities of metal. Interesting. Okay. This must be the lamp that I was just talking about. Sorry. I'm so distracted. I'm gonna release it for a second. There we go. Now, that's fine. Fine, we'll leave that alone. All right. Flashlight. Go. Lock. This is clearly another passage beyond the locked gate. There is clearly another passage beyond the locked gates. It seems I have a choice of approach. Padlock is old but firm, but after that fall, I cannot summon the strength to break it open. Perhaps I can find another way. Sabotage! Bruised and battered, but alive, I have survived the saboteur's best efforts. He and I are now locked in an epic struggle, but I am driven to find my family and I will prevail. Ignore the madness about me. Do not consider what cruel and unspeakable acts I have been committed here. Find the way to the bilge, drain the fluid, the flood. Free your children. Alright, so that's blocked. Sorry, locked. There is a difference, technically. Okay. Now then. I guess we're going down the stairs. What's in here? Anything? Nope. Nope. Glasses? Also no. Ooh, a little Mayan, well, not necessarily Mayan, could be Aztec. Little temple, pyramid monument thingy, mold thingy. Model, that's the word, not mold, model. It's some form of bizarre mixing device for chemical compounds, and it positively reeks of the foul fluids I have seen too often before. It is clearly a compound, some volatile bastard of two composite ingredients. I should wager I would find them close by. It's a centrifuge. It's a centrifuge. Okay. Alright, button. Okay. Yeah, it's a centrifuge. I would put the chemicals here and there and here and there. Alright, we've got low temperature storage and holding pens. Okay. Oh, there's okay. Something's gonna come through here. That's good to know. Excuse me. Okay. I want to go to the holding pens or the low temperature. Holding pens, low temperature. Let's go low temperature. We're looking for chemicals. This is more likely where it's going to be stored. I suddenly have a dread in my bones. Okay. Like that. Fuck my life. Oh. Oh. Okay. Apologies. I don't know why that suddenly started happening. Ooh, hold on. Oh, fuck. Come on. I don't give a shit about the NBA. There we go. All right. Okay. Where was I? Right. Oh, well, that looks interactable. No, it doesn't. Something weird about that wall. That's all I got, is that something weird about that wall. Okay. Oh, this will connect to the other thing. Right. Okay. Yep. Cool. Cool. Ah. A warning. Inflamed it is, burning it does. Bleeding from each hole, our fore and aft. Leaking down my legs, blood and excrement. My lungs are in my vomit. I pass clots of my organs now onto the filthy stone. Drink this, he says, and I did drink it. I did do that. Because of the changes, they ripple inner me. My teeth sneeze out and scatter like mice in the dark. Cannot find them all. Gathered what I can, pushed them back into my gray gums with my fingers. But the nails are all weepy and falling out. Drink it, he says. It'll help the running of the fever, because not us all can take the change. On the other table, a beast under a blanket. I never wanted to see under that, but he drank it too. Passed it under the blanket, and I heard it drink. Dear God Almighty, how can a man shit so much blood and still live? God! That was graphic. Alright. What did that do? Did it? Oh? Ah! Okay. Oh, okay. Alright. I'll worry about that in a moment. Eat. Oh, lovely. Okay. I love me some games with abstract changing map geometry. I'm not even gonna look back. I can feel I'm being chased. Oh boy. Gotta love that gamer instinct, y'all. That I'm being chased right now. I'm not even gonna fucking look back. Oh, yeah, that very much, that whole segment there gave me the vibe of that the whole last segment there, that whole hallway that appeared out of nowhere, basically, that comes out this door, basically gave me the vibe of we're gonna chase you supernaturally for a second. Which is why I was like, nah, I ain't even looking back. Nah. I do appreciate that they made it at least semi-physically interact here. I am curious. I'm probably gonna not hate this, but regret this. but I am
It
curious.
fell onto his hands and they eroded in front of me. To stumps. To stumps. Next time we will use an equal mix of infusion vitae and orgone disperser. No, just take him out. You can dump him in the river for all I care.
Yeah. I'm curious. I hope I don't regret this, but I am curious. Oh, that's good. So basically, I come in here, I flip that, and so this wall, mechanically, what happens is this wall that I was going, there's something weird about that wall. Like, you can kind of see it slides to over here. Like graphically, that wall physically moves over here, revealing a door hidden behind that. Like, that's not what's happening in the factory or in the universe, but I think game development wise, that's what it does. It pops that over here. That's clever. That's clever. Actually, it might even just pop me into another room entirely. I don't know, another copy of that room entirely. I don't know. It depends on what shortcuts they decided to find. I'm gonna leave that there. And put it in the centrifuge later. Okay, to the holding pens, I guess. So we've only got one of the things. Do I have any more? No. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry for the coughing. Sorry, I'm reading a message. Friend. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna worry about that right now. Okay. Or I bet it won't open. Yep. Silence, do not startle or upset the acquisitions. Another elevator. I can't get in there. That's okay. Okay. Teddy bear. Ooh, okay. Took delivery of another batch of imbeciles today. They are the sorriest? Oh, I went fucking Canadian with that. They are the sorriest specimens of humanity I have ever seen. No one asks where they go to. The authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce the overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. Great. So they're taking mentally ill people from Bedlam, which was arguably one of the worst, most brutal mental hospitals in the fucking, history of humanity. And just sent them to be experimented on. Honestly, I would believe that that's actually historically accurate. Authorities of Bedlam are simply happy to reduce their overcrowding in their teeming, stinking halls. We measure their skulls, check their teeth, we give them laudanum to pacify them. They wait in line, livestock, dull brown eyes and filthy skin. Many soil themselves as they wait. Into the manipulator they file in silence. I hear the hissing of gas. I hear the dull groaning as teeth are removed, as bones are reset. I hear the pigs screaming. We have removed all of the mirrors after the process. It is their reflections that trouble them the most. Afterwards, when they sleep, I walk amongst them. My children, I whisper to their dreams, you are my children now. I have children once again, and your forms imperfect will be the engines to make my own blood flow again. People will do anything instead of going to therapy. Specifically guys. Guys will do anything to except go to therapy. Okay, let's go.
Over there, place it in the corner. What? You think I speak Prussian? Do I look like an inbred hog, sir? Who gives a damn what it contains? Just set it down carefully and leave me be.
That doesn't open, I mean. That door just shut. And it doesn't open now either. Do I have to crawl through the vents? Oh. Joyous day, that door is now open. This is fine, this is normal. Don't like it. Why? I don't like it. I wonder if those are meant to... I have a thought. Oh, I see it. Hi, buddy. Oh, I need to get to the stairs. Telephone? Oh god, is this safe? I'm gonna do it.
Take care in this place, Bandit. It is the crucible of the evil that stalks these corridors.
Okay. I'm downstairs. God, I hope not. You can hear it. Okay. You back here? No? Okay. Chemicals, that's what we're looking for. Okay. So the lift is sabotaged, fine. You don't open. That. Oh, there's that. Are you guys what I need? Wrong button. You look right, but are you empty? Guess not. Hey, look, we're in a different place now. We were over here. We're now over here. That's cool. We were here. We're now here. That's cool. Okay. All right, so I can't go this way. Which, you know, fantastic. I wonder what's this way. Wait. That gamer sense is tingling again. All right. Maybe it's fine. Oh, kids. Blood on the floor. Haven't seen the kids in a minute. Ah, hello. Grab this. August 4th, 1898. So this is a year before the rest of this stuff. More experiments with Compound X. Took the dog and injected it with strychnine. After the expected convulsions and spasming, it died just after midnight. I immersed the body in a large tank of Compound X, and introduced an alternating current via induction coil for a period of 3.5 minutes. Partial return was induced. However, damage incurred prior to death was retained upon revival, meaning the dog continued in the acute state of strychnine poisoning until I put a bullet in its skull. Poor thing. But drowning, perhaps, yes, it is after all known to be the kindest of suicides. If one were to drown, replacing the fluid in the lungs with Compound X should theoretically be perfectly possible as a revival method. Okay. Wait. Is this just going to lead me back to those stairs? Yes. Odd. Yeah! Okay. What about... Okay. I think that's fine. Oh, these are off now. Great. Awesome. Because I'm not going back that way. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even see that. Welcome back to the centrifuge room. I'm not going down there again. I don't have to go that way. Button. Alrighty. Oh, wrong button. Speaking of buttons. That one there? Yep. This one there? Nope, that has glass in it. So that one there. Okay. Now. Button. Oh, should I be taking cover? Wow, that was a fast centrifuge. Okay. Now, what was I doing with this stuff? Oh, right, it's highly corrosive. I'm gonna head back to that lock. Careful. So we're going up the stairs. And then we're just gonna eat. Or not. There we go. Well, okay then. Alas, poor... Oh, I can't pick it up. Damn, I was going to do a whole Shakespeare thing. Okay. Well. Hold on 1 second. All right. Well, onwards we go. And make sure nothing new added. Nope. Okay. Onwards we go. Oh, look, blood. I have the compound. It hisses and steams in its container like some living thing, a witch's jelly to burn and corrode. The container is made from glass, a strange choice unless there is some particular reason why the metal that pervades everywhere else cannot be brought into contact with this so-called compound X. I should investigate further for clues. I mean, it's corrosive, so it's going to eat through metal. All right.
Down here, Daddy. Faster, faster.
Oh god, do I just jump? Oh, okay, it's not a... There's a ladder. Okay. Like, just yeet! Clever. I can't pull out the flashlight while on the ladder. I keep calling it a flashlight. It's a lantern. Ouch. Oh, look. Eating. This leaking world. All these nails and no wood. What kind of carpenter are you? That figure cannot help but opens its arms to you. Where is the strength in that? God, I wonder how much of the game is left. Because it keeps feeling like it should be getting close. And yet... I wonder if I'm... I tell you, it's doing a great job of... word I'm looking for. Of building suspense. Okay. Excuse me. Look, bones and yuck. I don't want to think about it too much. Okay, where am I? Let's go this way first. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehead, and scraped ready for gambroiling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality. and this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapor in another. That's the principle behind PC cooling, at least liquid cooling. I think air cooling is pretty similar in that regards as well. I don't remember. I had to do more research on liquid cooling because I needed to figure out if I could fix my liquid cooling by myself. Turns out, in theory I could, but I'd rather not.
Isn't it dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core?
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. The
There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
Dear God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
So we're in the sewers. That's where we're at. We're in the sewers. Got it. Okay. Joyous day. All right. There's something swimming in the sewers. Hooray! Hooray! Where do I want to go? I don't know. This place is... Can I go this way? No. Sluice Gate 1. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. What is this? A wall. I'm so lost already. No, this just... Okay. So this takes me to Sluice Gate 1. Right. That's just a wall. So this is where I need to go. God, I'm so lost. There it goes. Stomp, 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 stomp. Okay. Sorry, I have an itch. Okay. Okay. Wall. Wall. Poo. Aha. A telephone. Wonderful, wonderful. Valve, okay. Oh, hey, look. We're down here. We were up here. In the lab. Okay, hold on. So looking at this, we've got the factory, the alley. I don't remember if we were ever actually in that. So that's like the warehouse, essentially. The factory. And then we were down in the machine. And then the lab. And then we jumped down to the sewer. We have... Looks like... Okay, so that looks like a machine floor. Maybe with the pistons and everything. Maybe that's where I was with the pistons. That looks like meat processing aspect. That looks like part of the meat processing. I think that's the boiler room and something else. I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard to tell. Anyway, so we're definitely in the sewers now. Hi, please ring. August 1st. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. There's no Chelm, and there's no Chelm, and I am no Eliyahu. I don't know. At least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them about with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperature of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder. As the other place flies from their cells, and their vitae splinters. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again, in violent, unpredictable bursts. Sorry, distracted. For a few seconds, they are creatures of this world. Then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected areas sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now. The abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. So I wonder if that's what the electricity in the water was. No ringing? Okay, fine. All right, let's turn the damn wheel. Ringing now? Yes.
Faster, Mantis. Drain the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
Alright, so Sluice 1 is turned. Okay, can't go through Sluice 2 yet. Which is good. I don't want to yet. I hate sewer levels so much. I think this is the way. Okay, so yeah, this is the way. Because that way becomes blocked and became blocked. And so we go this way. Yes. Yes is the easy answer. So, oh, shoot, hi. Okay, bye. Okay. Sluice Gate 1. Yeah, I thought so. All right. I'm having trouble keeping it all straight in my head, but yeah, okay. Fuck off. What are you gonna do? Shoot lightning at me from the water? All right. So much poo in the sewer. Why do you think that is? I'm gonna answer that. Okay, so I can't go through there yet. You need to get over there, now that I think about it. So we go over here. We swing around. This is where that gate was blocked. That's our origin location over there. Come over here, down to the other side of Sluice Gate 1. What? Shut up. Oh. Weird place.
We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one. Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you have embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Okay, he loves the pig metaphors. But yeah, I was gonna say that's a weird place for a phonograph. All right. Oh, fuck off. Okay, so the paths do combine here. All right, cool. And then we go through. Run, bitch! All right. Ooh, hello. Good thing they make those papers glow that way you can pick up. Otherwise, I would have completely missed that. February 17th. These are from all over the year. I just realized they aren't in chronological order necessarily. And I said, "Look, my darlings, can you see it?" And they said, "Yes, Daddy. Yes, we see it all. A tall, weathered cap of a steep-sided pyramid. So like those of Egypt, stone falling away from the summit, vines crawling about, intertwining the stucco serpents that thrive about the steps, a palpable sense of stillness, a weight of forgotten. And this here, this is where the king sat, and this is where the priests live. This house, this is the house of the dead. And here, where the sun strikes, this is where they threw the hearts that were not consumed. No, my darlings, they most certainly were not savages. You see, they believed that the sky could fall on their head, and they truly, truly believed that offering blood was the only way of stopping this from happening. Perhaps, my darling, perhaps they were mistaken altogether, or perhaps their tragedy was they could simply not spill blood enough to prevent the sky from falling in upon them. No comment. As a studier of history myself, no comment. All right, so that should be Sluice Gate 2. So, hold please. All right. Okay. Right. Here's Sluice Gate 2.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Oh, fuck yourself. Oh, look, another decontamination chamber. Really? Do I have to do that first? I don't remember. Yes, and then I do this. Then I do this. La 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 la. We have a shower. Hooray again. And then we turn this off. Oh, can't turn it off. Then we turn that. It opens the gates. And then we pull the lever. Okay. God, I don't think you could ever feel clean after going through a sewer like that. There's nothing over there. I am assuming it's down there and I just can't get an angle on it. Aha! Rude. Okay. Interesting. Okay, can't interact with these. Remember, work together, sleep alone. Fraternizing will not be tolerated. Sleep alone. I mean, fair. Okay. Feels very Squid Game. Aw. Okay, can't open that one. This one can open. One's sleeping on top of a cage. Interesting. Be eating or something. I want to go back. What's this way? Lots of blood. Oh. Sorry, man. Dude had a hog. Gonna leave that there in the air. That is the thing that I said. Okay. I feel like there's stuff I missed. Ah, I did. I didn't look in this one. Oh, he's got it in blocks. Aw. I looked in that one. None of these open. That one is lookable. Down. Shit. Turned around. Down here is where the guy in the cage is. Look, that one's sleeping. That one's playing. Something. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on real quick. All right. Oh, a hole. Okay. Another hole. Okay. Looks like a 4. I am so lost. So I just dropped down? I guess I just dropped down. Okay. Ow. Okay, so this is the first hole, I think. Probably should have dropped that one. All right. Another thing here. Ladder. Down. Up? No, down. Why are you not? Oh, God. Scare the shit out of me. Okay. More shaking. Good, good, good. Love that. Okay. Ladder here and a ladder there. All right. Check this one first. Aha. Okay, so they combine, it looks like. Shaking is getting more frequent. Another hole. Wrong button. That's okay. And look at that. We're in yet another place. No, we're still in the sewer. We're still in the sewer. Never mind. All right. I have to pee. So I'm going to hit this button and then we're going to go do that. From Tide to Spine. And who is that third, that shadow, that spirit child in the background that barely formed, that changeling That almost lived, that never missed. New achievement. Which probably means we're in a new section. Anyway. I have to run to the bathroom, so I'm gonna do that. I'll be back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. Alrighty, we're back. Let's go. Alright, so we came through that door. Onwards.
You seem
You
to have
first.
undergone quite a profound conversion in Mexico, Mr. Mandel.
You could not have seen it yourself and not, Professor. As we disembarked, even through my fever, I saw the detritus of this so-called progress. I saw starvation and disease, rot and destruction polluting the waters of the Empire. We are ruiners, you and I, and all of us, and we make the world unclean.
And you took it upon yourself to act as Redeemer.
Professor, I would not be so presumptuous. I am merely a conduit. I am constructing an architecture to wrestle our damnation to the ground and smother it with steam.
Okay. Interesting. More water. Wait, are these the bilge pumps? Are we at the bilge pumps? Ooh, red light.
He's here. I said you'd come.
Another one of them probably the failed experiments.
Ahead,
Hold on 1 second. Sorry while you're talking. Sorry to cut you off while you're talking.
it trickled to still waters. I dragged myself deeper into the temple, downward ever, towards a wind that held the voices of my children, beckoning me to set them free.
Oh. That was horrifying. Okay. Okay, so that's probably a door. Oh, look. Up the ladder. Kettle. Books. Okay. Okay. Machinery. Okay. What did that say? Stop. Ensure all wheels are in place for correct operation of pumps. Okay. Seems to be. This is where I saw the thing that popped. All right. Another mask that wasn't there before. Love that. Okay. Door is open and in we go. Go this way. Oh, that one's blocked. Let me guess. Will you hurt? You look like you're gonna hurt. Yeah, that looks like pain steam. Okay, fine. Guess. Oh, fuck me. Ladder. Okay. Fuck yourselves. That's where that dropped. This would have brought me out over here. Okay. Fine. Main pump controls. Hell yeah. On the map. Okay, so I was right. These are the pump, the bilge pumps, probably, possibly. I don't fucking know. Trying my best here, y'all. Okay. Missing another wheel. Oh, I haven't done this. All right. So we haven't read a few of these. Flooded tunnels. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local sewers pumps to drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? Mandus post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of the filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind, my instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure somewhere in this complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business. Yet, I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. And I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may have been sculpted. The pump roads. These must be the bilge pumps. I am at the heart of the saboteur's efforts to, in order to keep his flood in place, must have disabled these vast pumps. But he was clearly rushed. Thus far, he has left most of his work incomplete. His clumsy efforts reduced to simply switching off all he could find. If I can locate the controls, the remedy be simple. Valves and pumps. Another pump, it seems once again I must engage it. I cannot help but feel I am trapped in some great game. A video game, perhaps. Some great game, forced to undertake endless Herculean labors for the promised reward of my darling children. Okay. So there's still a wheel missing here. I have to find somewhere. Maybe here, for example. Alright, check. Okay. Success. Is this way? I don't feel like this is... Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. The ladder doesn't go the entire way, though. Yeah, ladder doesn't go the entire way. I'm not messing with that yet. I don't know where that goes. Do I need to go in there? I don't know where I need to go. Both pumps are on. Oh, it's no longer flooded down there. Interesting. Come on, give me my... It looked flooded when I looked before. Hi, guys. Oh! Another decontamination room. Yes, 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 yes. Come on. All right, 1 second. Okay. I hope there wasn't something in that weird hole area that I missed. So I'm not going back for it. It looked more dangerous than actually... Like, it looked like death. And that ladder was not going all the way down, you know? I'm not gonna... I wasn't gonna risk it. So if there's, like, loot or some, notes or something down there, fuck that. All systems access. Interesting. Interesting. The children dancing. They pulled the child loose from the thresher, or at least what was left. More where that came from, said the foreman, apologizing for the inconvenience. Uh. Oh, I see paper. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden. They cleaned my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me. I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We'll plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. When we came to London, I set it upon the mantelpiece, went into the house and gathered the servants, and set on recrafting them. Then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the dendrons. Hold on one moment. Okay then. Sorry, wrong button. Oh, I want it. Hello? Alright. All right, onwards we go. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies. And my love was all consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping hill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you, darling. Oh, finding the children. I missed one. The flood is drained. I have prevailed. The saboteur is beaten. My heart pounds with excitement, even as my head spins and shudders in feverish anticipation. Now, how this machine now throbs about me, sensing its rebirth is imminent. The final descent beckons me to enter, as Lily once lay on our wedding bed and summoned me into manhood. Dang, that last line was a thing. Okay. I mean, you get it, Lily. Damn. As long as it was consensual. Stop. No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. Okay. I have a left or a right. Right looks like it goes lower. Okay, dead end. Fair enough. Wait. Sorry, I was not looking. Is that water? Yeah, that looks like water. So there is still some flooding. Unless that's supposed to be there.
And you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants and reset you and I on recrafting them. And then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
Oh, that was in the this. Yeah. Okay. Any more?
For your children, Magnus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Why do I feel like he murdered his kids? In fact, I think I said this at the start of the game. I don't know how well you guys can see what I'm looking at. But it basically, the reason why the music has gone all dramatic is because it's revealing what the machine looks like within. The big, dramatic, large machine that is under the ground that all of this was apparently. It's a massive. I don't know if you guys can see it. I hope you can. If not, we'll be getting a good look at it here in a second. I bet.
God, dear Christ, what is this place?
God, what, dear Christ, what is this place? Hell? Maybe? Alright, so this feels like there should be a door there. That is a door. That is a door. Okay. What happens if I go up these? Oh, takes me to the control room. Okay. Fair. What's in control room?
I tried. I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
Alright. So that feels end of level E. Oh, I bet this door doesn't even fucking open. The rod control room. Oh, no, I can't open it. Alright, cool. Hold on 1 second. Hold, please. Hold, please. I have to check a thing. Because Dark Descent threw a choice in, and I want to make sure that this doesn't give a choice as well. And then, oh god, really? And then make me have to risk choosing the wrong thing. Fine. Fuck you, IGN. Hey, IGN, if you're claiming to have a walkthrough for a game, why don't you fucking actually have a walkthrough for the game? I don't care how damn old it is. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, I am going the right way. I am going the correct way. The rod room first. Okay. I had to be sure because it very much felt like I would end the level if I actually went all the way into the control room. I was not sure. So yeah. It doesn't look like there's a choice. It looks like that's just going to happen regardless. when I get there. But yeah, okay. Hey, look, a map with where we're at.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
I mean, that's a good point. Where's it going? No, I better not. All right. That looks like a lot of work. All right. Can I interact with any of these? I can. Okay. So, okay. So, okay, I can't turn off switches once I've turned them on. Probably for the best. All right, so this probably is why I need to go down the hall and down the ladder. Fine. Game. Fine. All right. Come on. There it is. Like, I do not want to drop down that. Oh. Danger. Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic. Okay. Can I? Okay. Is that all I need to do? Oh, I bet I flip the switch and then it lowers. Okay. Get it. Does it feel like we're getting close to the end to anybody else? It does feel that way to me. There we go. Yep, it's lowering in. There we go. Ding. Fries are done. Okay, so now I guess we go to the control room.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Your little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Daddy, Daddy!
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
Oh, am I about to die? I think I just died.
I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Oh, look.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I was right. He murdered them and buried them in his yard so that they didn't, quote unquote, have to live in the world that he was about to create. Kind of a thing. Mandus, Saboteur. There are feats of engineering contained herein that would make even those clever fellows at the Institute reel with envy. Daddy. Okay. Sorry, I put a fucking... One moment. Here we go. Okay. Oh, he moving slow.
Emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
Okay. Walking really slow. Okay. Can't sprint. I hate that. Now I can sprint. Another note. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks, begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that upon reflection might stand to task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging this body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn in new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century, with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? If not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. Pressure regulation. Okay. Gently, don't want to fall. Okay. Warning. Steam vent access only at low pressure. So that's obviously high pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Dead.
You ask, Mandus. You know the answer well enough.
So basically he created AI? Is that what he did? All right, so we're now up here. We were there and there. I don't think we've been there yet, but we're down here. So that's fun. October 31st, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporize at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors. When they rush back into the system, then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Automatic pressure regulator shut off. Alright.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again?
I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Commandus was the original saboteur. Come on. He just didn't do as thorough of a job as he should have.
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this: can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Blocks. Okay, hold on. Part of the machine. A final act of sabotage. The bastard has been here too. This is the epicenter of his meddling. This is where it began, and this is where it will end. I will seek the source of this obstruction, and then I will render this sabotage impotent once and for all. Ignition control. Now I find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I am coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. What of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. You're surprised. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Dude could have been a poet. Oh, lovely. Love that. Great, we're back to the pigs. All right, there's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What? Oh my god. There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's a silver spoon. What you did get born holding. Ever so painful for mummy dear, but grasped so hard it was in a little screaming red fist. Later, you used your spoon to dig a hole in the garden to get all the way to Mexico. Then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next? I asked. You and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children and wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I becoming? Okay. Alright, let's pull this out, look around. Have to be careful because we're back where the pigs are. Great. Okay. Fuck you. Hold on one moment. Okay. Oh, fuck. Hi, buddy. We're coming this way. Okay, so just pacing back and forth there. Good, 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 good. God, the shake, and there's another one. Shaking is so fucking annoying. And there's another one. So I'm gonna just... Haha, get fucked, y'all. Y'all can't climb ladders. Na 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 na. Alright. Oh. Well, this way then. Fine. Okay, cool. Great. Love that for me. Dead ends. Alright. And drop. Ow! Fucking hell.
This is your doing, Mandus. This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies. Kill them all.
As shaking makes it impossible to play the game, y'all. All right, elevator. Sorry, hold on one moment. Okay. I was just looking to see how close to the end we are. Anything to save them. You profit my viscera. I missed all of that. That's okay. You guys could read it. I was not paying attention, and so missed it all. That's fine. We're underground still. No, we're not. This is a cavern, and I can hear essentially war happening. Crash on Jones, haberdashers. Fool's gold.
Oh God, no, what have I done?
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the hilarity that would be. The end of mankind is an invasion of a pig army. Oh, a naked person. Yes? Yes. Look at that bum. All right. This is not the direction I need to go. Good. Okay. Oh, hello. Yeah, so like these guys are just breaking into homes and slaughtering everybody. And it's my fault. My fault. Mandus's fault. Not my fault. I didn't have shit to do with this. It's like playing the game. On. Up here. Oh, wow, okay. Candle. Bed. Nobody actually lived here, did they? Come on. October 25th, 1899. No one misses the poor. Round up some orphans and the world will thank you for it. Disappear. A whore and a gentleman applauds you. Call a beggar and a lady walk safely again. I hate them more than any of the others. This privilege, this pretension, these so-called leaders, these pillars of society, these rich and fanciful, they wear their filth on the inside, but they are no less dirty. I have plans for them all. We will feed them, and then we will feed from them. Okay. Hold on one second. Oh, look, another naked person. Oh, Burner Street. Okay. Excuse me.
Redemption is at hand. Enter the cleansing and set your souls free. For you are born into filth and will die as pigs. Only through my redemption can you ascend to the skies and claim the heavens as your kingdom. Fall on your knees. Ashes, ashes, bones and ashes. For the pile will reach critical and we...
Oh, just shut up so I can... Okay. Children, remember, silence and hard work are the roads to heaven. Incorrect. Goulston Street. No. Yeah, Goulston Street. Hello, children. Oh, I bet that's where it wants me to go. Sucks to be you. Sorry, ma'am. We have set aside an entire wing of the mansion for their parties. We invite them from near and far, and we guzzle them in with fine wine and the finest cuts in all of London. My God, Mandus. But these chops are rather divine. Who is your butcher? Feed them up for the wine and the grains. Will also lend a character to the product. Keep the flesh relaxed. Opium in the champagne and gravy. A hog roast every night for the Duke and the Duchess. An actress battered and sliced. An artisan in every mouthful. An importer of fine teas stewed in his own leaves. They bicker and breed under the table, by the fireplace, on the carpet, stained with wine and fat, whilst long-dead nobles of deformed grace and cold stare. Watch them from gilded frames along crooked walls. We will hose it down later as we shovel them into our machine. Yeah, this guy went full sick for a bit. Full... Hey, look, more. Okay, that's not even responding, so this is where I go. Alright. Murder is happening above me. Murder is happening above. Oh, hi. Oh, hello. I stand and look at myself in the mirror. Oh. Organ in hand, and my reflection grins at me, and his mouth is full of the sulfur mustard. Vain fool, he sneers. Okay, so this is after the sabotage. Are you really so very different? Do you genuinely believe your works of evil are any greater than the rest of them? You are simply a weak man, a product of his age, the same as any other. This is empire, Cretan. This is the killing idiocy. Yes, this is killing idiocy. The natural result of this social Darwinism. If you are evil, then this world is evil. You just let the blood run in the streets rather than hiding it in the poorhouse. You hold the blade and slide it home yourself. You do not pay a man to do this for you, where you cannot see it. If you are evil, at least yours is an honest evil, and that alone makes you Ubermensch. And thus, I wash my hands and take to bed. So, fascism. Yeah, I was actually genuinely caught off guard by them saying, I'm standing there looking at my mirror with my cock in my hand. Jesus. Okay. Right. Oh, okay.
Do you hear me, madness? This is what you planned.
Hanbury Streets. Askermanstein import and export. Oh, this feels like a chase down hallway. I hope that's eating and not something else. Oh, fuck. Hi. So I'm gonna run. Get fucked. Yeah, based on movement, you can't tell if that was eating or something else, but,
Creature! Where are my children? Where are my children?
Interesting. Anything in here? Feels intentional. Blocks. Oh, the teddy bear vanished. Oh, look, a note. Can I reach that? Ha! Go. A different strategy for the poor, who mistrust the offered hand. The plate of steaming offal. For them, we are become the disappearance in the night. More efficient and less visible to picking off stragglers and strays as the removal of entire communities and let the ground open under them and fall into the maw. Last month, by activating the doors at shortly after midnight on a balmy Saturday, 57 individual products were obtained in a single catch. I have instructed the workhouse to begin plans for a street festival before the end of summer to pack out the narrow lanes with a teeming throng with hundreds of pairs of feet. We have begun to assemble a network of false streets and have extended the holding pens in preparation. Second pig line will be added to enable the system to cope with the increase in traffic. So basically what was once a pig slaughterhouse became a human slaughterhouse after he used pigs, he used alchemy, essentially, to turn pigs into the workforce. So, yeah. All right. Oh, look, another elevator. Is this where I need to go? Is this really where I need to go? Fine. 10 o'clock. We're gonna call it here anyway. But, oh, I just saw a pig or something appear. Tired. Farming the world. Let us not be coy. I will not let us drag this corpse of civilization into a new century. Come New Year's Eve, I will fling the last switches and unshackle the power of the machine. Alright. I also just realized that I have not read any of these in a minute. Betrayed. Mandus is the saboteur. It seems that the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this facility. Something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure could be catastrophic. Certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandus, you clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I will not stand. I will not be undertrodden. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the overman. Into the pipes and out of the engines. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns and they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. It's unholy. Inhuman mind coil and slick and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help, and I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn it to the ground until this evil is underground forever. Oops. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blasts of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I am a lobster, cracked, my circulation stagnated, my vital motions impeded. The steam will boil my whole unless I can find a way to shut it off. London's burning, London's burning. God forgive me for what I have unleashed. I stand and smell the city burning. I see ash upon the wind. I hear the roars of the sickening beasts, screams as they fall upon the city and drag its people below for the slaughter. Now I begin to understand what the other composite ingredient of compound X must be. And I also understand this. It is my responsibility. Now, I must find a way back to the heart of the machine. And then there are too many of these damnations, these beasts loosed on the streets, to all have come from the engine rooms. As I emerged, I counted 3 of the damnable pneumatic lifts, which suggests the machine has been planning this for some time, smuggling routes to the surface all about this neighborhood. If my bearings are correct, beyond the alley, I should stand directly over the ignition rooms, and I will wager that if I find a pneumatic there, it will carry me back to the machine's heart. I don't know how much of this game is left, but it's 10 o'clock, so we're going to wrap it up here. Okay, we're now in that part. Again. Yeah, again. I think. Anyway. Yeah, we're not gonna worry about that. So yeah, we'll worry about the rest of this when we come back. We're gonna call it there. We'll. Oh wait, hold please. Because I just remembered the thing I needed to do. Okay, sorry. So yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll finish this. Finish? Question mark. This game next time. Maybe. I don't know how much of it's left. It feels pretty close to the end. But we'll see. Excuse me. Sorry. But yeah, we'll be back tomorrow with more. Probably this. I've been debating about whether or not I break it up with some Phasmo or something, but yeah, no, I think I want to finish this tomorrow if it is indeed finishable. I hope it is. I mean, of course it's finishable, but you know what I mean. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, we'll be back tomorrow, and so before then, if you want to check out any more of any other of my VODs or other games I've played, especially if you want to check out any non-horror games, you can find all those over on my YouTube at YouTube Gaming with Crimson Knight, or just Crimson Knight, whichever you want to do. You can find that in the link tree. Also, or if you are watching the VODs and you want to catch me live, you can find me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/Crimson Knight Gaming, also in the link tree. If you want to get updates about when I'm live and what I'm playing and when and all of that, the best way to do that is through my socials or the Discord. I always post. I post every day that I'm going live. I try to aim for around noonish for my posts, to say, hey, I'm going live. Basically, hey, I'm going live. I'm going to be live around 7 p.m. or something like that. You know, I aim for that around noon. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes it's a bit later. Especially if you follow me on Blue Sky. But yeah. Anyway, sometimes I even forget on Blue Sky. Sorry. It is my preferred social media platform. Well, other than Discord. Although Discord's a chat thing, not social media. But anyway, sorry, I digress. But yeah, you can get updates about when I'm going live and stuff like that over on my socials and on my Discord and whatnot. You can also join my Discord and say hi. Yeah. If you decide you want to throw some money at me, either to help me make all this mess better or to help me fund some stuff like better emotes or more emotes or whatever, then or even just or even to help me fund an editor for my streams, so that the for my VODs, so that they're not necessarily as long. But yeah, you can do that through the Patreon. If you want to just throw me a tip every now and then, the Ko-fi is probably the best way of doing that. And you can also subscribe to me on Twitch if you feel so inclined. But it's okay if you don't want to, because you don't have to. All of my content is free. So yeah. Anyway, Linktree, find links to all that, as well as a bunch of other stuff as well. So yeah, check all that out. We'll be back tomorrow, and so until then, remember to have empathy, be kind, be safe, love yourselves, and love everyone around you, and I will see you all next time. I love you all.